At Kivandini Primary School in Machakos Town constituency, learners are rushing against time to tackle food insecurity. In this farm, they are busy preparing a carbon bed that will ensure food sustainability for more than 280 learners in the school. This is after receiving training on agroecology from an NGO. Leonida Odongo, Haki Nawiri Africa founder, says the reason why they introduced the program in schools was the fact that every child has a responsibility in the community of food production at the household level.
We cannot talk about right to education in the absence of right to food. Rights are interlinked, and that's why we are looking at healthy food for the young ones so that they can develop their, they can have human development, they can have their brain development, and they can be able to transit from primary to secondary school.
She says there is no dignity in begging for food, particularly in Africa, a continent with the best soil, conducive environment and sunlight over the year.
I can say there's no dignity in begging for food, particularly in a continent where we talk about having the best soil, having a conducive environment, and having solar all the time. So that's why we are coming here to address climate change through climate crisis mitigation processes. And one of them is agroecology, which is you produce food, but you also take care of your environment.
She avows that quality education cannot be achieved on a rumbling stomach, noting that research had shown that schools which have feeding programs often have more children. Kariobangi Social Justice Center's Habib Omar said the school-based program was focused on issues of food sovereignty, trying to understand the impact of climate change on livelihoods and education of children.
Si bora chakula, but chakula bora. We want a nutritious food, and that you can also be in a better position where you are in control of what you are eating, what you are producing. So with this knowledge, the children also play a very critical role in terms of issues of agroecology. They play active role in terms of mitigation and adaptation measures in terms of climate change.
Considering that Machakos falls under areas categorized as arid and semi-arid, bearing the brunt of climate change, the communities here were adversely affected by climate change.
The main objective is to ensure that the community is food secure and to introduce them to using locally available resources to do farming.
With the program aimed to reach more schools in the county, the project intends to empower communities to boost food production in the country, with data from Plan International showing that around 1.1 million children around the country are in need of food aid, with more than 100,000 under the age of 5 years in need of treatment for severe malnutrition. Electin Odera, K24 TV, Machakos County.